So I'm here with Pam Roth. Pam, what would you say to someone like you who maybe hasn't exercised for a long time, or they have been frustrated because they've been inconsistent with a program because they couldn't find something that worked for them? Maybe they started to think it was their fault. They just didn't like the exercise.
Right.
But they really feel they want to do something.
Well, this was a huge commitment for me. And after being here doing the 2 times a week for a while and realizing that the investment that I've made is so worth it, that I think that it's a good program for anybody, because you and Tim and everybody here starts you out where you are and lets you grow. I've been in some programs where they throw you into this thing that, you know, they're giving 20-year-olds the same exercises that they're giving the 63-year-old. So it wasn't working. It just after a couple of weeks I said, oh my gosh, you're so far ahead of me, I can't do anything.
And why did you join?
Because I have been sitting in a chair for the last 20 years at work, and I knew that my body was just, my muscles were atrophying. I couldn't move my shoulders. I had 2 frozen shoulders. I've had sciatica problems with both hips. Small of my back used to hurt. Nothing seemed to work. And of course, I just wasn't moving, and it was just seemed to be getting worse, and I'm not a spring chicken anymore. So I've tried other workout programs. I last about 3 weeks, and then I'm bored, and I don't want to go because it's not fun, and I quit. And I've done that maybe for the past 5 years, here and there, gone to other places. So I was scrolling through Facebook one night, and ForeverStrong popped up, and I went, all right, I'm going to call them. Let's try this one. Let's see if this is going to work. It's the first time in my life I've ever stuck with something.
And you have really stuck with it.
I have.
So consistent. And not just went from 2 times a week, but then even increased it.
Yes.
And training
Yes.
as frequently as you can.
Yes.
So you went from being very inactive and in a
Yes.
lot of pain.
Yes.
Various pain.
Yes.
Feeling weak.
Yes.
Probably not very confident.
No, I couldn't move.
And now how do you feel?
I feel great. I feel wonderful. My back doesn't hurt. My hips don't hurt. My arms are 90% better. And it's all from exercise. It's all from being consistent and getting here and making yourself come even when you don't want to come.
Yes. Overall, what would you say is your favorite thing?
Everything gets worked. Everything just, it just all improves. It all gets stronger. I have so much more stamina than I ever used to. So.
How has that stamina affected your life?
Well, I'm not a slug anymore. It's like I just have energy. I feel like getting up and doing things. I just have more agility. It's worth the investment to do this.
And didn't you tell me, you said that at first you thought that you couldn't afford the investment, and then you
Absolutely.
started doing it and realized you couldn't afford to not keep making the investment.
I can't afford not to do it. I can't afford to do it. I can't afford not to do it. So, and that trumps the not being able to afford it. So I do it.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Well, we love you. You're forever strong.